Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Oshiomhole exposed. You have a long history of convoy clashes. PDP tells Oshiomhole. My people, good morning, good afternoon, a very good evening to you, whatever time we're reaching you today. PDP has replied Adams Oshiomhole. This morning, first thing this morning, we woke up to the news that Ize Iyamu, the governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, said the accident that Adams Oshiomhole was involved in was a stage one. It was an attempt on his life, and that APC is not going to take it lightly. They are going to conduct, they've told the police to carry out investigations, of which I can tell you today. Our commissioner of police said they noticed that the two policemen that died were not wearing seat belts. They were not wearing seat belts. So when the clash, between the trailer and the Hilux Toyota happened, so that's why the impact was hard on them. If they were wearing seat belts, it would have been minimal. You can only predict, but they said part of what resulted to the death was because they were not having seat belts on. And if you know our Nigeria now, when the convoy is going, those policemen, they will just sit at the back of the hillocks without even paying attention to the fact that they are also human being and they are guiding another human being. You see, so PDP is replying because a finger pointing game is quite on. They are telling Adams Oshiomhole, say, bros, you have a long history of convoy clashes now, and people will die. You'll be alive. So what are you talking about? Who are you pointing the finger at? Because it has become like what Izeyamu said, it was staged. They are saying that it's an opposition thing against them with regards to the election. Different opinion here and there. But let's get on to the news as PDP tells Oshiomhole off that it has been your custom, is your usual practice. There will be a convoy accident and people will die and you'll be alive. We know it's not today, it's not the first time. Let's get on to the news and get all the details. Oshiomhole exposed. PDP replies him, you have a long history with clashing of convoy. The Edo State chapter of the People Democratic Party, PDP, has described as preposterous and irresponsible the claim that on Tuesday accident involving the convoy of former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, was an assassination attempt on his life. State Publicity Secretary of the People Democratic Party, Chris, who spoke to journalists on behalf of the party's campaign council on Wednesday in Benin City, said, the claim is childish, irresponsible, and preposterous. Answering questions over his convoy frequent involvement in road clashes that have claimed the lives of about 10 people since 2008, since Oshiomhole started governorship ambition. He has always been involved in clashes and more than 10 people have died. Go and investigate. Chris noted, if the APC is sure about the intent of the truck driver that reportedly veered into Oshiomhole's convoy even before the investigation is carried out by the relevant agencies' government, the APC should also know the antecedent and who the assassin is, the sponsor, or anything about that. They should be courageous enough to name them and prove their evidences. The People Democratic Party explained that before the latest accident that claimed the life of 2 security personnel and left others seriously injured, on Tuesday at Olokun, there had been at least 3 other fatal accidents involving Oshiomhole's convoy or the APC, saying that all the clashes were all those clashes also assassination attempts? Chris said in December 2008, 5 persons, including the chief press security to Governor Adams Oshiomhole as at that time, died. Mr. Chris and the personal assistant, Mr. Greg, lost their lives in a motor accident along Hauchi Road. According to reports, the accident occurred in Ogbade in Esako West local government area of the state when the Kia Irato official car of the CPS had a head-on collision with a minibus belonging to the National Assembly of Nigerian Nurse and Midway Delta State. While on the other way to Auchi for a friend's wedding ceremony, April the 28th, 2012, was another day of mourning for families of 4 journalists attached to the Edo State government. 3 of the journalists, Olatunji Jacob and George Okunsu, both of the Independent National Television, as well as Festus O'Hare, a cameraman of the African Independent Television AIT, lost their lives. Why? Governor Adams Oshiomhole escaped. So you see, 3 times. This is the 4th one. There are various versions of the story, but I tell you the truth today. Oshiomhole says that who was drunk and was driving when he was asked. He said who was drunk, that he was never drunk. The party added, reporters said 6 other journalists in the press, boss, and security personnel attached to the governor sustained different degrees of injury. A photojournalist of the state-owned Observer newspaper, Mr. David Hachi, a driver, were in coma. In December 2013, Oshiomhole was involved in another accident where his bus loaded with plantain ran into a bus loaded with plantain ran into his car, his bulletproof car. He also escaped while others died. So who are we deceiving? Now the fingers are being pointed at some persons. If APC have any evidences as to if this driver was staged, they should be bold enough to name the names and come out with evidences. Wow, my people, what is there more to say? You've heard all the history of clashes according to PDP that they said Oshiomhole has been having since he became the governor of Edo State. Well, I'll leave you to leave a comment. Let us know what you think. But we're saying that please, people should mind themselves, especially in Nigerian road. We know what the state of the roads are, and God will help us. God bless you. Bye for now.